What if I told you the biggest shift in African business isn't a new factory or a trade deal, but a line of code? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how a digital currency you've never seen is moving over $200 billion across Africa, and why merchants from Nairobi to Lagos are facing a choice that could make or break their businesses. Meet Daniel Katz, co-founder of Ezibit, a South African entrepreneur who's been in the crypto trenches for years. But here's the twist. This isn't about Bitcoin millionaires. This is about a nurse in Mombasa buying supplies from China or a farmer in Nakuru selling to Europe. For decades, cross-border trade has been a nightmare of fees, delays, and bank headaches. But then something changed. In the year between July 2024 and June 2025, Sub-Saharan Africa recorded over $205 billion in on-chain crypto value. That's a staggering 52% year-on-year growth, making it the world's third fastest-growing crypto market. And the secret weapon? Stablecoins. These digital dollars now make up over 45% of all crypto volume in the region. They offer a way to store and transfer value without the wild swings of Bitcoin, bypassing the costly traditional Forex channels. South Africa alone contributed an estimated $35 to $40 billion of that total. But here's what nobody's talking about. The regulatory fog is finally lifting. South Africa introduced CASP licensing. Kenya enacted its VASP Act. Nigeria's SEC formalized oversight frameworks. This isn't a Wild West anymore. It's becoming a regulated highway. Daniel Katz says, adoption will hit hard this year, and the curve will be exponential rather than gradual. The inflection point is not years away, it is here. He points to the US, under the Trump administration, formalizing stablecoin issuance, which is pushing significant capital and confidence into the global ecosystem, much of which flows into emerging markets like Africa. Banks and major payments platforms are now actively building tokenization projects. Rand-backed stablecoins are reaching ordinary users. But wait, here's the part that will blow your mind. Despite this rocket ship growth, most merchants are still terrified. They're standing on the platform, watching the train leave the station. Katz explains the fear: price volatility between payment and settlement, unclear regulatory risk, and messy reconciliation. They think it's technically complex. They believe there's limited customer demand because shoppers rarely ask to pay with crypto. Taken together, those concerns make sticking with familiar card and bank rails feel safer than experimenting with a system they don't yet completely trust. But here's the seismic shift. This isn't about waiting for customers to ask. It's about merchants offering a cheaper, faster way and watching demand explode. The cost savings on Forex alone could be a game changer for profit margins. We are at the precise moment where crypto payments shift from if to when. The infrastructure is being built. The rules are being written. The capital is flowing. The only question is, which merchants will get on board first and reap the rewards, and which will be left paying the old, expensive price? Some say this is the liberation of African trade. Others warn of a new, unproven frontier. But one thing is clear: the $205 billion signal cannot be ignored. Do you think African businesses should dive into crypto payments now, or is it still too risky? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more on the trends reshaping our economy.